Kicking a tire, not exactly the best way to check to see if a used car is worthy to buy or not. Welcome to Mechanic Minute, guys. Today we're going to discuss a little bit on some red flags to look for when purchasing a used vehicle. When a seller tells you that they just had a lot of maintenance done to the vehicle when they're selling it, that's a good thing, right? Actually, that's one of the worst things that could be done. A vehicle that has had a lot of maintenance done when somebody's getting ready to sell it also mean that it's been lacking of maintenance for who knows how long. They just want to make it appear good to the buyer, and that's you. When fluids have been changed, like the engine oil, the transmission, differentials, transfer cases, checking the condition of the fluid tells us a lot about what's going on inside of these components. But now that it's been changed, it's really hard to read what's going on inside your engine. Here's some phrases to watch out for. Oh, it just needs to warm up. Also, she just needs a tune-up. If it runs bad at all, that means that some kind of work has to be done to it. Period. This is kind of a no-brainer. When the vehicle started, and if you hear noises like bad metallic metal type noises like knocking or ticking from deep inside the center of the engine, then that's pretty much a good sign of impending engine failure. Other items to watch out for: when the radiator, the water pump, coolant hoses, heater core, or thermostat have just been replaced, then you might want to get it checked out by an automotive technician because you might have a blown head gasket, which equates to big dollars down the road. The days of having your dad check the car over are pretty much over. Unless you have a scanner that's capable of checking the computer trouble codes and the readiness monitors, you could be missing something that's being hid from you by the seller. I'm sure you guys already know to look for trouble lights that are on, like the check engine light, the ABS light, the brake light. But did you know that sometimes people take these light bulbs out so that they never come on? So how can you tell if there's a problem? Whenever you start your car, all of the trouble lights should come on. After a second or two, they should go out. This indicates that those systems are working. There is one more problem that you need to look out for, and this is where you kind of have to bring your car to a shop unless you have a scanner that's capable of reading readiness monitors. Some dishonest individuals can actually erase the computer trouble codes, which will temporarily turn off the check engine light. But it doesn't solve any problems. They haven't fixed anything. So what's going to end up happening is, after you've signed the paperwork and given them your money, you're going to drive down the road and that light's going to turn back on. So your next question is, how can you tell if this has been done or not? Well, if you don't have a scanner that's capable of displaying readiness monitors, then pretty much you're going to have to bring it to a shop. Most shops have a free code scan, and while they're in there, you can have them check the readiness monitors. Readiness monitors are kind of like a home computer. Every time this computer is reset, it has to go through a relearn process. There's different sections: misfire, fuel system, components, catalysts. There's a lot of different areas, but your main focus should be over here. All tests should be complete. So if somebody's being dishonest and they clear the computer trouble codes, this is what those readiness monitors are going to look like. So scrolling down now, you can see there's a lot of them that are set to not complete. If there's a lot of monitors that are set to not ready, there's a good chance that somebody has gone in there and cleared them and they're trying to hide something. So the days of kicking a tire to see if a car is good or not are long gone. Actually, the only thing that ever did was hurt your foot. But if you guys follow along to the red flags that we've outlined in this short video, then hopefully you can avoid buying that lemon. Mechanic Minute. Car repair tips and tutorials, direct and to the point.